Hello, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. My name is Sleepy Bull, and this is Wave Watch. And tonight, we will be looking at the S&P 500. It is December 14th, 2023, and we have just started experiencing a very, very significant rally in the S&P. Right now I'm on the 2-week chart here, and we're going to be going over this wave count. So just to zoom out and give you all a macro outlook of where we are and where I think we're headed. I've said before, excuse all these lines, let me just remove this to make it look a little clearer here. I said before that, we have recently completed a 5-wave macro supercycle move on the S&P 500. As you can see, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we recently hit a 5 here at 43.79. And, I do think that we should be seeing a drop in the macro scale, somewhere to down around here. It's just a 66% drop. That is a Tuesday in crypto. That's nothing really in crypto. But that is something that we're looking to see. And, it's something that's happened before in the stock market. In 2008, we had a 40... Sorry, that's in 2000. In 2008, we had a 54% drop. And so this would not really be anything out of the ordinary. But the good thing is that it would be out of the way, I would say. We would get that flush out of the way. And it would be a relief. Of course, it takes a while to go through. Now, that's where we are. So now we're just trying to go over the final bits and pieces of the wave count. I was trying to see if I can put some pieces together as to what it might look like in comparison to this final wave count of wave 1 here, because the moment we complete this, we'll have a 1, 2 of major grand supercycle wave. 1. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So right now, excuse me, let me just go down here. Let me see if I can move this. There we go. There we go. 1 second. So right now, we are about to eclipse all-time high. And I'm not sure, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if we'll eclipse all-time high and then reverse, or go back to the surpass all-time high and then reverse, or just keep on rocketing, because, usually if we were to have wave 1 equal wave 5 here, we would have a wave 5 of this length. And a wave 5 of this length right now would be a wave 5 that would span from here to here, all the way up here, and that would be right here, 74.28. And how do we get to 74.28? I can't make it add up. We do have, maybe we don't, maybe we just get a rejection at the 786 and we keep it there. That's what I'm thinking, but we just have to let it play out. Right now I have either WX, YXZ up, correction down, or continued correction down to, to this cycle degree low. or rather for a wave 1 of this equidically low, and then a little later down here. Of course, that'll take years, but that's a different story. But yeah, it's either WXYZ up and then down, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, because it does barely eclipse it here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up into 5. But if we do that, it doesn't match with this count here. So right now, I'm just letting it, resolve, and then I'll do the wave count, because right now the wave count is not very clear. But what is clear is that the trend is up. Usually, when the trend is up in a corrective move, it's usually a sign of a B wave. So it could be a B wave, but it could not be a B wave. I don't know. I'm following the trend right now. So that's the S&P 500 for you guys right now. Going on to Bitcoin, we have here, where is my Bitcoin chart? Excuse me, guys. Haha. Yeah, there's my Bitcoin chart. We just had the super trend on the 2-week turn green and on the monthly turn green. So it looks like we are going to have a very, very positive move up, very bullish. We could see it go to 170K, the max. And that would be aligning with the 1618 extension here from wave 1, or we could see this 5-wave move complete here at wave 5 equals wave 1 with a 1, 2, 3 triple top. And that, in my opinion, that's the most likely scenario, the most likely high probability scenario. I mean, yes, the trend is green on the monthly, but sometimes the monthly trend can do a fake out like it did here. Just keeping it real. Looking at the BLX, you guys will see that, excuse me, this is a hot mess here. I was doing some cycle analysis, but that's for a different time. Different topic for a different time. Usually cycles don't concern themselves with price, they usually concern themselves with time, and hence the term time cycles, even though price is important. In my opinion, you can argue that price is important, but time is even more important, because what's more precious, your time or your money? A philosophical debate for you all, which is of course very appropriate for markets. So here is my count here: 1, 2, 3, sideways 4, and 5. Now you can say this is a B, C, because the C wave is weird, but it's a sideways correction, or you could say it's a ABC here, and this is just sideways ABC, and this is a sharp ABC. But then again, you can argue that this here was technically a triangle, so that in itself is a sideways A, B, C, D, E. Well, let's drill down to it. Because I never really delved that deep into this correction here. Okay, so that would make this correction a B, C. Doing waves live on TV. going to make this a bearish triangle. And we're going to impute it backwards. Yeah. A ABC, or it could be a triangle that's a B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. This usually happens in commodities where you have triangles that really extend the count and go smaller and smaller. So this just goes to solidify the fact that Bitcoin is a commodity. You know, it shouldn't really be classified as a security, because look at how you got to do this triangle. It goes all the way up until H or I, the numbering, but you can count this as a sideways correction, which is a triangle, further strengthening the argument that this is a wave 4. Okay, so that's a 1, 2, 3. That's a 4, and then this is wave 5. So you have two scenarios. Either you can take wave 5 is the 618 extension of wave 4, and boom, you get wave 5 here, thereby making it the grand supercycle top, giving it a 1 top, 2 top, down, 3 tops, triple top, correction all the way down to 7K or even lower. Worst case scenario, 3K. Or, and you know, 93% drop, or even better scenario where this will be wave 5 and it'll be a top of 1 million. Of course, Bitcoin always follows the stock market, so I am very confident that we follow the stock market and go down to a wave 4. Of course, the trend will give us a little hint when this starts happening. We'll be a little late to the party, but that's better than not joining the party at all. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when I think that it's time to turn around. So get ready. We're gonna rock it up and then crash back down. Stay safe, folks.